Well, greetings and good morning, Business 10 students. This is week number 12 in our 16-week course, and today is May 11th. It is the weekend after the Canvas shutdown, so I know many of you were frustrated trying to log into Canvas last week and over the weekend, and it was shut down. RCCD did extra precautions. A lot of the other colleges came up on Saturday, but they waited until today to just make sure everything was good. So obviously this is going to shift and change a few things here in our course. And I do want to let you know that I was aware of it, and I did try and send an email. I sent it through WebAdvisor. I went in and selected class email, and I selected everybody's email, and I put it into my email program, and I sent it out. But I did send it out with my computer email versus the online RCCD email. So it may have ended up in your junk folder or your spam folder, but I know I got a lot of emails over the weekend about the shutdown and asking me if I was going to change the due dates, and I answered each one individually, which took quite a bit of time. But nonetheless, here we are. We've gotten through this, and now we're beginning back into our course. So I just want to make it clear what changes I've made and what you should be working on. So first thing right off the bat, I want to say that everything that was due last week that you were unable to access after Thursday has now been moved to being due on Wednesday night of this week. So May 13th. So please get all that done. If for some reason that isn't going to work for you, maybe your schedule is that you're working all week long now at the beginning of the week and you need more time, no problem. Just let me know and I will give you more time if you need it. I just don't want you to get too far behind. So we only have 4 weeks left in this class after this week. So I want to make sure that you're not falling behind. And unfortunately, that Canvas shutdown has a tendency to do that if you don't stay on top of it. So you are going to have to work a little bit harder to catch up, but I'm also going to be eliminating a few assignments in this week that you'd normally do, just to show you that I'm giving you a little extra time to catch up. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this week you're going to be looking at chapter 12. Last week you looked at chapter 11 on marketing, and now you're going to be doing chapter 12 on the continuation of marketing. Marketing is made up of what we call the 4 P's of marketing, which is product, price, placement, and then promotion. So last week in chapter 11, you looked at product and price. Now this week, you're going to look at promotions and distributing or placing those products. And that's kind of what you're going to be looking at. And again, you have till the 17th to get this week's assignments done, which is next Sunday. It was a week from yesterday, which was the 10th of May, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you mothers. And so we'll look at all that here in Canvas together. Let's stop sharing and let me go ahead and open our course in Canvas. Where is it? Is it right here? Oh, that's not it. Sorry. Hold on a second. Okay, it went away. So hold on. Let me go back into Canvas, RCCB. I thought I was in there already. And let's go ahead and go to our class. So let me share my screen. Sorry about that. My light turned off. And so here we are in Canvas. And I'm going to go ahead and select Business 10, since that's the class. And then I'm going to scroll down over here to module number 3, which is where we're at for one more week. We will still be ending module 3 this week, even though we had the shutdown. I'm going to scroll down here. So here we are in week number 11 and 12. So again, week 11 was last week. So all of your assignments now are due on Wednesday of this week, which all it is the check-in assignment, the homework assignment on your marketing mix evaluation, and of course your quiz on chapter 11. Now your other assignments, your discussion posts and all that you've been working on are going to now be pushed another week. So you're okay on those. So as we look ahead into this week, then all I'm going to have you do this week is an exam. That's it. So you have until Wednesday to finish everything from last week, and then you have till Sunday to finish or do your exam. Your exam's only based on chapters 8 through 12. However, you are also working on your discussion post, and I don't know where it went. So let me go back. Here it is. So your week number 9 discussion post, which by the way, you've been working on for quite a few weeks. So there's this few day shutdown should not affect that. So that's also going to be due this week on Sunday, the 17th. So I'm going to go ahead and move it down here to that week. So along with your exam, you do need to complete your third discussion post, which is how leaders inspire action. Again, you've been working on this for quite a few weeks, so the 3 days shouldn't matter a whole lot on that. But if for some reason it does, please let me know and I will give you a little more time. But keep in mind that the next week, the week after this, we will be starting on, or excuse me, the week after your exam, which is next week. Sorry, next week. Next week is the week after your exam. We will be starting a whole new discussion post, our final discussion post. So sorry, I'm getting a little confused myself. All right, so let me go re-clarify again. Everything that was due last week, which was technically due on May 10th, is now due on May 13th, which is this Wednesday. Everything due on Sunday the 17th is still due on Sunday the 17th. However, I did remove your check-in assignment and I did remove your homework assignment from this week. So all you need to complete this week by the 17th of May is the discussion post, depending on which section of the class you're in, and then the exam, and that's it. And then starting the following week, we'll be getting into new material. We'll have a new discussion post, etc. So I'll be doing another video then. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any concerns or questions, please let me know. And thank you for reaching out to me when you weren't able to access Canvas, but I was fully aware of everything going on. And like I said, I did try and email everybody. For some reason, it seemed like it didn't go through, or many students didn't see it. So let me know if you did get it. I'd really like to know. If you didn't, after checking your spam and your junk folder, then let me know that as well, because I'll make sure that if this happens again, I don't use that same means to try and communicate with you, which was through WebAdvisor. So all right, well, have a great week, everyone. If you need me, get a hold of me via email or in my office hours or text, and I will get right back to you. Have a great week.